This is the historic amphitheatre at Aigeiras in Greece. Imagine the scene. 320 years before the birth of Christ. Every seat on these terraces will be filled. There's a buzz of anticipation in the theatre as the audience waits for the play to begin. And somewhere, very likely, there'll be several elderly men who've lived through an experience which would make any play dull by comparison. They're the veterans of the army of Alexander the Great, who've returned home from the ends of the world, having played their part in one of the greatest adventure stories in history. They'll probably be in some special seats because they're treated as heroes, having known the man who was worshipped by many as a god, Alexander of Macedon. His life certainly changed those who knew him.
Same age as me. Bit more life in him, though.
They were remarkable characters, all of them. Some feared Alexander, and their fear became hate. Others understood the man, even loved him. Many laid down their lives for the causes he pursued. They all played their parts in one of the greatest adventures in history.
The time wasn't right.
His father was Philip II, King of Macedonia, a tough and experienced man. Few stood in his way for long. He turned his small kingdom into a force to be reckoned with. His mother, Olympias, a woman of strange passions. All her life she denied that Philip was the father of her child. Hephaestion, Alexander's closest and most trusted friend. And the one they called Ptolemy. He survived them all and became Pharaoh of Egypt. Their enemy, the enemy of all the Greeks, was Darius, who ruled the mighty Persian Empire.
You had showed the slightest strategic or a tactical grasp.
Demosthenes, the Athenian. He was no friend of Alexander's either. And all the others from that age so long ago. Aristotle, the philosopher, he was Alexander's teacher.
Then the reverence they had...
Clytus, the Greek general. Alexander killed him in rage.
Yes, but the Persians...
These were the people who knew Alexander. They're all here now because only they can tell us what really happened when Alexander the Great ruled the world.
Alexander, how delightful of you to honor me when I was feeling so alone. So, do you hate us for what you're made to endure? It is not my choice. I would have joyousness in your days, you know that. Do not blame me. It is Philip's command. He insists that it will make you strong. He seems not to realize that you are already strong.
It was Philip's way of showing that he had nothing against his in-laws, even if he was fed up with his wife.
I'm not to be invited to my own daughter's wedding.
Oh, my lady. The messenger said the celebrations will be spectacular. Games and prizes for poetry, contests for drama, a sacrificial procession of the 13 gods.
13? You mean 12?
13, my lady.
You mean he's at last decided to give Alexander the recognition he deserves?
No, my lady. It is the statue of Philip that is to be carried with the other 12.
Philip? Philip? You tell me at one stroke that I am discarded. My brother pacified. Philip honored as a god. While the true god, Alexander, is denigrated even further. May Zeus strike him down.
Their objective, a landing near Troy on the coast of Asia. As the crow flies, it was not very far. But the sea crossing worried Alexander's generals. If they were intercepted, the entire Greek army might be wiped out by the Persian fleet.
You will not attack us from the sea. Our scarcity is our shield. If